Kirm Kitabi, Payam Mashriq, Allama Iqbal. Şunidim şabi der kutub khane man, beparvan mi guft kirme kitab. Şunidim şabi der kutub khane man, beparvan mi guft kirme kitabi. Baura ke sina nashemen giriftam, basi didamaz nuskhe faryabi. न फहमी द अम हिकमत जिंदगी रा हमाम तीर रोज़न ज़बी आफ्ताब लिखो गुफ्त परवान ई नीम सोज़ी के ई नुक्तरा दर किताबी नया तपिश मी कुनत जिंदतर जिंदगी रा तपिश मी दहत बाल पर जिंदगी रा. It's a beautiful poem. It's a conversation between a firefly and a termite. Or you can say that it is, in fact, here, termite stands for the philosopher, and the firefly stands for somebody who had passion or love. In Urdu poetry, Iqbal defined, because Iqbal spent time in Germany and England as well, so he understood philosophers, because you can understand life by science or by philosophers or by religion, or saints or spiritual connection. That is how you can. Iqbal was skeptical about this philosophy, because Rousseau, he wrote Social Contract. The very first line of that book is, man was born free, but everywhere he is found in chains. But the same philosopher Rousseau, the woman he loved, he did not marry her. He kept that woman without marriage, and he had children, and he sent those children to orphanage because he thought that they would later on work for the state. So he repented for the rest of his life for this mistake. He was a philosopher. He couldn't give proper life to the woman he loved, and the children. Or I was watching a video of famous scientist Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he was asked a very interesting question, that how, if somebody dies, then what would you say? So the gist of that conversation was, if somebody dies right now, we offer Fatiha or we pray for his place in heaven, and so on and so forth. But if you go by science, then it means that if somebody dies, we should talk in terms of these words, that bacteria would decompose his body, and body would be part of this earth again. And it is like, well, I'm not saying that what he said is wrong, but these are different. And philosophy, science is one source, and philosopher is also a source to understand life, and we have respect for all of them. But of course, religion stands above them. And philosophers, Iqbal, what he said in another Urdu poetry, a philosopher's understanding of life, he says, ढूंढने वाला सितारों की गुजरगाहों का, ढूंढने वाला सितारों की गुजरगाहों का, अपने अफकार की दुनिया में सफर कर न सका, अपनी हिकमत के खमो पेच में उलझा ऐसा, आज तक फैसले नफ़ो ज़रर कर न सका, अपनी हिकमत के खमो पेच में उलझा ऐसा, आज तक फैसला नफ़ो ज़रर कर न सका, जिसने सूरज की शुआओं को गिरफ्तार किया, जिसने सूरज की शुआओं को गिरफ्तार किया, जिंदगी की शब तारीख सहर कर न सका. So Iqbal says that he believed in Marana. He was like impressed by Heine, and the famous German romantic poet, and Marana Rum. And he believed in according to Dr. Javed Iqbal, who is the son of Allama Iqbal, he said that he was impressed by Maulana Rum, and Aql Wajdan, the concept of Aql Wajdan that was given by Maulana Rum, Iqbal was he was a follower of that. So, here we see the same story as in Urdu poets, other lines. Iqbal has also stated this fact, like, Sabre Hussain bhi hai ishq, Sidke Khalil bhi hai ishq, Sidke Khalil bhi hai ishq, Sabre Hussain bhi hai ishq, Marka Ruh mein Badro Hunain bhi hai ishq. He uses the word symbol of love instead of khirat or aql or philosophical way of judging life. And similarly, another place he uses symbols of Hazrat Ismail, Hazrat Imam Hussain, Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam in Urdu line one is a very famous line. It says, बेखतर कूद पड़ा आतिश नमरूद में इश्क. When Namrud threw Hazrat Ibrahim into the fire, Iqbal has beautifully described it. He said, बेखतर कूद पड़ा आतिश नमरूद में इश्क, अक्ल है महवे तमाशाए लबे बाम अभी. So this comparison between love, Iqbal has beautifully expressed it in this poem, Kirm Kitabi, in which he declares philosophers as somebody who is like a termite. And he says, Shunidam Shabi dar kutub khana man. Shunidam, I heard, Shabi one night, dar kutub khana man. In my library. Iqbal was in his library and he said that I heard a conversation between Bapparwana me guft karne kitabi. A parwana and karne kitabi. A firefly and a termite, they have this conversation. And what is that conversation? The conversation is about life. Termite says, Ba'avra kisina nashiman grift. Abu Nasr Farabi and Bu Ali Sina, like these philosophers, Basi didamas nuskhae faryabi. Termite says, I have lived in the books of Abu Nasr Farabi and Bu Ali Sina. I have licked these books. Termites, they lick books, they eat books. Nafahmi, I could not understand. Hikmati zindagi raw. What is the wisdom of life? Hama tira rozam zabiya. To me, it seems that as if my days are in the darkness, in the presence of sunlight. That is why he says that philosophers have, there are some people who have like this knowledge, but still they are not enlightened. And the answer is given by the firefly, who is flying onto the flame and is about to die. And when he tells this secret, he is dying. And it is said that when you're dying, and in that situation, that's a very crucial moment, you don't tell lies. It is the ultimate truth. Even a dying person's statement is also accepted by the courts as well. So the firefly is in that state of dying before death. He says it is love. It is love, and this is the warmth of love that gives meanings to life. You can find meanings. And so it is, in fact, modern rooms of Islam through which you can understand the secrets of life. Otherwise, نفهمي الأمر حكمة زندگی raw. You will never be able to understand. Like you will, just like Newton or Einstein, maybe like one of the famous he said that I am a small child picking pebbles on the seashore. I don't understand what is life. And same is the case. All of us are in this enigma, in this paradox of understanding life. What is this life? What is the mystery? Where we have come from? Why we were sent? And after death, where do we go? So these are unanswered questions. Even science cannot. Science can apply. Science can answer everything. Science can at least apply everything. But science cannot answer these questions. Only religion, only spirituality can give these answers. And that is what God says. That even if you live in the books of Farabi, still you will feel that my days are in the darkness. Still you will feel that in the family, the untaken days, and you won't be able to understand the wisdom, the secret of life. Only this love or this ish can give you the wings to fly and find out the secret of life. Thank you.